Hey guys, this was a couple weeks old for the ISU Origami Club, Iowa State University, but for those of you who missed it, this is like a very simple dragon. Unfortunately, I don't know the creator of the model. I had learned this one way back at the beginning when I first learned how to do origami, and I've been searching for a couple years for the person who made it, who designed it, but I couldn't find it. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, square sheet of paper. You're going to fold your diagonals, okay? Want to do that to both of them. With your color side up, flip it over, fold both of your halves, alright? So we're actually going to be making a bird base. So, oops, flip it up, make a diagonal pointing towards you, and this should just all fall into place. Now, you're only folding along pre-existing crease lines. That is, the lines that you've just creased your halves and diagonals. Oh, I did it upside down. Whoops. Sorry. Color side down, and you want to do this. Okay. Whoops. I'm sorry. It's, what, 11:30 at night? Yeah, I guess that's not so bad. Anyway, so right now you have your preliminary base, right? So make sure, in case you didn't notice that, okay. So white side up, have a diagonal facing you. Your horizontal lines become valley folds, and your diagonals become mountain folds. And just fold these 2 points down to the center, and there you go. I'll probably make a tutorial later on about making all the different bases. Anyway, so now to see this opening, you want that facing you. So I'm going to do it upside down so you guys can see it, okay? So here you have your center crease line. Right? You can't see that. Hang on. I got the Sharpie. So you have this center crease line. You're going to fold this edge to that center crease line, like so. Also fold this edge to the center crease line as well. Right? Flip it over. Do the same thing on the back. Okay, there you go. So now here's my little story that I like to say. So you have your ice cream cone and your ice cream. It's a hot, sunny day, so your ice cream melts. And then with magic, your ice cream grows back again and melts again in half. So what you did is you have this triangle up top. You fold it down, back up, and then you cut it the distance in half. Alright, now I'm going to unfold everything. And a lot of people have problems with this, but there is this inner square in here, okay, that you would have just creased. Now, I call this making the depressed nipple. So you're going to take your right hand, middle finger, come underneath, push up at the very center, so like this. Take your left pointer finger and thumb, and you're just going to pinch along that smallest square. Okay? And now, make sure that your horizontal crease lines are mountain folds, and you should already be able to see like this little depression, right? So, slowly inch in, and then taking your middle finger and thumb of both fingers, just push in like so, okay? and then and flatten it out. Now you're back to this. And now what we're going to do is what's known as a petal fold. So undo these two flaps. Put your left index finger at this crease line. Take your right index finger and just pull up this. And now you have this. You have this crease here and this crease up here, right? So this one will naturally go down like this. This one you're going to have to reverse fold, just like so. Okay? Do that on the side as well. So, just like so. And you want to try to make the points down here and up here as sharp of a point as you can get. Okay? And pull this flap down. Flip the model over. Undo this and repeat. Okay? Like I said, I'll probably make a more detailed tutorial on just like the different bases, I suppose, if I feel like it. Righto. Now I have that, and push back down. And now you have what's known as a bird base. So, noting that you have this little open square here, you're going to pull all the flaps up. So these front and back ones. And these flaps as well. So you'll end up looking like you just have like this triangle, but 4 different flaps, okay? Now, you're going to take it, open up this little side part a little bit, do a reverse fold all the way down. Okay? Let me show you again. So you have it like this, open this up, reverse fold, and make it parallel with this line here. Okay, so again, from the inside, open this up, reverse the fold, and pull it down. So you do the same thing on the other side, okay? Okay, so basically this is going to be your head, this will be your tail, and these two flaps are going to be your wings, okay? So you're going to take your wing, take this edge, fold it down to this edge, like so. Right? Now do the same thing on the other side, like this. And you'll have made this little crossing pattern. Like that, okay? So, now you want to try and push them down at the same time, like this, and fold this along its crease, okay? And then just lay it down flat. Flip it over and do the same thing on the other wing. So, again, down like this, back up, down like this, back up, and then this is a rabbit ear fold, is what it's called. And you just do like that, and push it flat. Now, you should really be able to see like the general shape of the dragon coming out, right? Okay, so now, you can take this. This is basically going to be your foot. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. Zoom. Wow, the quality is really bad there. Okay, well, you'll deal with it. Take this foot, pull it up, and then fold the neck portion in half, just that top layer, right? So it's down here. Flip it over. Do the same thing on this side. Okay, see how the neck is now a lot thinner than the tail? That's good. Now we're going to do that same process on the tail. So take the foot, pull it up, crease along the tail, flip it over, pull up the foot, cut her in half. And ta-da. So, now you're going to take one of your wings, pull it up to the vertical, stick your finger inside, and do a squash fold. So it looks just like that. Do the same thing on the other side, but showing up. Go like this, and ta-da. So now is really the point where you want to decide which side is going to be your head and which is going to be your tail. So you take one of the foot. I'm going to make this side my head. So take this, your back foot, and just crease it forward underneath the tail. Flip it over. Crease the back foot forward and hide it underneath the tail. Or underneath the wing, sorry. And okay, so here's your front foot. You're going to crease it backwards and then halfway forward. Do the same thing on the other foot, backwards and halfway forward. I know I didn't really show you that super well, but it is what it is, right? Okay, so now for the head. Open up the neck a little bit. You have this inner piece. Reverse fold at some arbitrary point. Whoops, daisy. Oh, sorry, try to keep it on screen. Right, now pick another arbitrary point and reverse fold again. So you have something like this, and then reverse fold again. And now you have your dragon head, right? So now you're going to take the tail, pick an arbitrary point, and reverse fold. And reverse fold. And reverse fold. And reverse fold again. So now it's kind of like a little waddle tail. So I kind of just hold it here and just start pinching and pulling at the tail in downward and around motion. And then you have your tail. And now your dragon is done. So now I have 2 dragons. Yay!